Full team to full team.
Arsenal versus Spurs in the Super Cup. Spurs slaps Arsenal.
Bro, you know what? I beg the footballing gods to make this happen.
1,000,000%.
Bro, I swear. Bro, you know what? It's so. Let me go. Let me click this. If Tottenham make it, if Arsenal and Spurs win, and they're playing Super League, Northside, if you don't mind, I will take care of our flight ticket. You're sitting next to me in Italy, bro. You're sitting next to me.
We can have a spicy summer. You know what I'm saying?
No, hit me up, because obviously I'm already getting mad now already from the conversation. What would you prefer? And I'm going to tell you locked on, and people, make sure you put in the comments. Are you telling me you would accept not winning the Champions League if it meant that Tottenham didn't win the Europa League? Because that's basically I'm saying. I don't give a damn about you. You do your thing, I do my thing.
You celebrate something, and you know what I'm saying? I know all your kids are Spurs fans as well, so you can actually give them something substantial to be like, yo, this is why I made you support Spurs. I get it. But as a rival, I don't wish nothing but the worst for your club. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have nothing, bro. The banter, the videos, the clips, bro. Bro, we need the content. You know what I'm saying? So you know what would be actually better, yeah? If you don't get to the final and you lose it there, that would be extra. You know what I mean? Talk about spice, extra spice. You know what I'm saying? Get to the final, get your hopes up, and then you not get knocked out. Then I'd love it even more, bro. I hate your club, bro. I'm not gonna pretend, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hate Arsenal. I'm taking it one step at a time. But I don't need Arsenal to lose. I don't need you to win to Arsenal to lose or win.
No, I was just trying to bring positive vibes in North London. Yeah, no, because deep the thing, yeah. I've been saying all season that you're a spicy Spurs. Yeah, real talk. You man could go and win the Champions League. I'm not foolish. I'm seeing what you did to Madrid, how you disposed of them, and I said, you know what, these man could do it. Equally, at the same time, my club could do it. Now, if you man win the Champions League and Tottenham win the Europa, there's no shame. You know, you understand what I'm saying to you? Like, you did what you needed to do. We did what we needed to do. That filled me with joy. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, bro? If you're saying that you can't see past the beef, that you just want Tottenham to be in the mud, then I have to say calamity must be bestowed onto your club.
Yeah, listen, it is what. Listen, if you win the Europa League, no one can take that away from you, innit? You want a trophy, innit?
What does that mean, though? Can you explain that? Because you are one of them brothers that you put value on trophies, well, certain trophies.
Yeah.
Please explain. If Tottenham was to do this, what does it mean in the football world? What energy? Extremely happy for my club, but bro, I think now Tottenham got Bodo in the next round. Lazio went out. I think Tottenham could go all the way, bro. I really do, but I'm not going to shake my bum too soon. But I think you've got a more interesting semi-final. A lot of people making comparisons of when you batted up PSG. I actually think this is probably your best tie, because I actually think you guys are equal. Like, do you think you man will just dispose of PSG, or are you fearing them? I think you man have to fear them. I think they offer a lot of threat as opposed to Real Madrid.
Yeah, I think we just got to be careful, innit? We just got to be careful, because the way that they play as a team, they obviously, you see what they, you know, the way they've been playing this season, they're looking more as a team, innit? Their team is way more cohesive. Let's just keep it real. Like, their team is way more cohesive. Their style of play, the way that they transition, you saw them, what they did against Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? They seem to be a different PSG, you know what I mean, to the PSG that we faced earlier on. So I feel like we just got to stop their midfield. I think we've got, obviously the game is won in the midfield. We can stop their midfield. Do you know what I'm saying? I think the way that Partey's playing, the way that Declan Rice is playing, we got to stop Vitinha. We've got to stop Neves, obviously. We've got to stop Ruiz as well. And we got a chance. I think, listen, if they, maybe we just got to hit them on a counter. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't want it. So, but apart from that, bro, I can't lie to you. Tottenham have been the favourites for a minute. We should be the favourites moving forward. I feared nobody at the moment, but I need to see more. Like, Postecoglou's been saying, when all the players come back, he will show us Wagwan. Well, we saw Wagwan against Frankfurt, but we've not seen Wagwan in the league. I can't lie. So am I convinced that Tottenham can go on a run and do their thing? No, but I'm hopeful. And maybe that's why you're getting a more kind of humble Dej. Because for me now, with the hurt and all the madness that I've been seeing this season, I really just want to end this painful season with something to write home about. And bro, I can't lie to you. When I saw you, man, get to the semi-final, I did say to myself, it would be a disgrace if Tottenham did not get to the semi-final of the Europa League when you, man. If you, man, are moving forward, we move forward. Albeit, it's not the same level. I don't give a damn. You, man, are spicy and remain spicy. That's all good. Bro, so I'm going to ask you one last time. You've heard me be very humble. There's a brother in the chat that said, could we make this a London thing from a Premier League perspective? London being, you men are spicy by winning the Champions League. Tottenham is medium by winning the Europa League. And Chelsea would be just bland, in my perspective. No seasoning at all if they won the Europa Conference League. Could you see that happening? Would you like to see that happen?
Could I see that happening? No. Do I want to see that happening? No. I just want to see Arsenal winning the Champions League. That's all I want to see. I'll keep it real. You man going up against Bilbao, I don't think you'll win. You man going up against United, I don't think you'll win. Yeah.
When Tottenham open teams up, we can open teams up and it's good. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas you guys do have a little bit of that. Yeah, I hope that Postecoglou will do what is needed. Also, these teams haven't played a team that attack in the way that Spurs attack. Like that high line is hard to play against. And I feel like Bilbao, that they're not going to like that kind of smoke. And United couldn't handle that kind of smoke. Myself, Bodo are a team that like to get on the front foot. They're not going to have that opportunity against my club. So I can see Tottenham doing it, bro. I can see Tottenham going all the way, but I want to be humble about it. But I guess for me, I told you already from time I don't rate the European teams, which is why I can see that it's very possible that Arsenal can do it. But at the same time, bro, I will laugh in your face if you, man, flop and Spurs win. Do you get me? But I'm here to be the humble thing and say, let's make it a London thing. You've made it extremely clear that you don't want it to be a London thing. Let bygones be bygones. You do your thing, I'll do mine, bro. But know this, Northside, because I gave you 37 minutes to try and make this a London thing so we don't beef. You already know. If you don't do it, that's it. You already know. You already know. I've got your number. You got my number. I FaceTime you, bro. The level of smoke you're going to get, it's going to be a barbecue, bro. Like, I'm going to roast you. And I'm going to put honey on it, cinnamon, you know, like that. Spices, Scotch bonnet. So if you're ready for that smoke, make sure you do your job, bro. That's all I can say to you. I tried to do the humble thing. I tried to bury the beef. But in the end, what this show has shown us is that there can never be a truce between Tottenham and Arsenal. Never. And fine. You man are spicy. That's why we're on the top, bro. I was already pre-prepared. You see that? And for those of you that can't see this top properly, yeah, that's the bird bashing up the cannon. Know that. Hold that. You understand? So, bro, any final comments?
You just need to focus on your team, bro. Because listen, my club has beat Real Madrid, and I'm not even overgassing it. I'm giving praise where praise is due. You're mad excited over beating Frankfurt. I still don't feel like you guys have got enough to win the competition. I think Athletic Bilbao, I feel they're able to beat you, and I think United are able to beat you. You know, for different reasons. I think Athletic Bilbao as a team, as a collective, they look way better than you lot. Fourth in La Liga, I feel like they'll be able to beat you. And I feel Man United, heritage, bro. Heritage. Like I said, your Frankfurt game, I think there's still, your defense is better, but there's still a lot of gaps in your defense where better teams will be able to put you to the sword, in my opinion. With the opportunities that Frankfurt had yesterday, better team put you to the sword. But you won, fair enough, you won. It's calm. Obviously, you've seen some differences from your manager, I get it. I still don't feel like it's good enough for you lot to win the competition. If you win it, fair enough. I'll say, yo, I got it wrong. I don't feel like you're good enough to win the competition. Arsenal, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I think as a team, PSG are more cohesive. They've got a more fluid attack. a more fluid midfield, and they transition a lot better. They obviously did their thing against Liverpool. I definitely don't think it's a team that we need to overlook. And we'll see how far this team has come. If we go into a final against Barca or Inter, I still have Barca and Inter beating Arsenal. I do. I have to keep it real.
I've got that as well, and I think that's why maybe you saw through my supposed truth, because what I can see, and I didn't want to say it, but I might as well put it on receipt, bro, so you can put it on your channel. Is I could see the unthinkable happen for you, bro. I could see Tottenham winning it, because why not? You get me? I feel like you're overhyping Bilbao. The league is one of the dustiest leagues I've ever seen in my life. But I do think that Barca team could mash you up. But I can't see your attack breaking open that Inter Milan team. I just don't think they can. I think Inter Milan, that defense is so rigid, bro. Like, it's long for you, and you got to look at Bayern Munich, bro. Like, the way that they popped the ball, the way that they were opening up Inter Milan, you, man, in your wildest dreams could perform like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So, legitly, I just want to leave this as a passing shot to you, bro. Like, you done well, innit? You done well, but the truth of the matter is, I'll be cussing with you when Spurs is lifting up that Europa League.
Wait. All this hype, yeah, coming from you right now, yeah, is all based because you beat Frankfurt. Am I getting this correct? The guy's got a goal. He's a bimbo. He's not good enough. You're making flipping fire in the booth songs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're
still a bimbo, bro.
Running the rhythm. You're trying to run up the rhythm like it's a bashment rave. You know what I'm saying? Man thinks he's the Lagos Vibes Cartel. Man's like, run the rhythm now. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden you bring Frankfurt, and all of a sudden you lot are special, and we better do this and we better do that. What the fuck are you lot done?
Let me break it down.
This is what I'm saying, Dej. You talk about people, yeah? Your flip-flopping is what I'm gonna get.
I'm not flip-flopping. I'm telling you. Hear me out. Whether you like it or not, bro. Please, you were ironed out, and now you're shaking your bum. No, bro. Whether you like it or not, Tottenham were the favourites for the Europa League before the Frankfurt game. Yeah, I'm not being funny, bro. But Bodo, Athletic Bilbao, Man United, it's not scaring even the likes of Bournemouth. I'm just being real. However, I accept that Tottenham have been dusty this season. My opinion about Ange hasn't changed. But if Tottenham has a time to win the Europa League, it's now, because these teams are dusty. Similar to you, if you're going to do this Champions League thing, it is now. The only thing I'm saying, bro, is that Barca attack is dangerous. I don't know how you stop them. And Inter Milan, I don't know how you open them. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you can't do it. I would love to see North London run things this year. I would love to see it, but you don't want to see it. So I'm letting you know, Wagwan, bro. So my chest is coming from the fact that I rate Frankfurt more than I rate Bodo Glimt. That's the truth, bro. And Athletic Bilbao.
But then you said Spanish teams are dusty. But then you don't rate Bilbao, but then you're gassing at Frankfurt. But then you said La Liga's dead. But if La Liga's dead, then what's the Bundesliga? This doesn't make sense, bro. But you're only gassing up the Bundesliga now in Frankfurt. I never heard you in your life, mentiroso da merda. I never heard you in your life, gas up Frankfurt. In my life, never, bro. You know what I'm saying? You've been cussing La Liga and every other league below that. But now because you beat Frankfurt, you know what? Yeah, I've always gassed up. I've always said Frankfurt's that team.
No,
you're a liar, bro. Now you're lying now.
No, bro. My views about European teams is still the same. I just thought Frankfurt were better than what they were. But let's be real, bro.
You've never rated them, though. But now you're making a whole prediction
based on
from a league you don't rate, a team you don't rate, but then everybody else is dusty. Frankfurt, I rate them, but they're out. Yeah, they couldn't even beat you, and you lot have been shit all season.
Bro, I expected us to lose.
Bilbao, I will slap them. Oh, Man United now, maybe. Now you're saying maybe as well about Man United. Don't think I forgot what you said about Man United.
Why am I saying?
Man United dusty? Now you're saying I don't know about Man United.
Samuel says it here. This is the point I'm making is that Frankfurt is a good team, bro. Like, let's not.
Now it's a good side. Now it's a good side.
They're all right team. I'm not saying they're amazing. They're all right, but bro, what I am saying, bro, is
you said Man United's dusty, and now you say you fear them. You said they're shit.
Say it again. I didn't expect Tottenham to beat Frankfurt, but we did. I'm looking at the remaining teams, and I'm saying, you know what? If Tottenham can can get the rhythm back, the domination and the location, then we should bad these teams up. We should pan them. Do you get me? Which is why I foreseeably could see that Spurs could be playing Arsenal in a Super Cup final. And I was ready to bury the truth. The whole point of this stream, bro, was to bury the beef. You weren't ready to bury the beef. So woe onto your club. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? All I'm saying is, bro, you don't have to be like, because one of the reasons why I thought you beat Madrid, and I said it on Dan Potts, was you looked like your rhythm had come. Whereas Real Madrid were moving very, very shaky. That's what I said on his show. And that's what happened. Madrid haven't clicked this season. Your rhythm is there, and now you're performing. Does that make sense? Now, let's see if Tottenham gain rhythm. Because if Tottenham gain rhythm to the final, they should be badding up Bilbao. They should be badding up United before. Are you still trying to win that trophy? I personally would have removed myself long time, bro.
Yeah, but you're allergic to trophies, bro. We're not.
Nah, bro. Don't chat to me, bro.
When's the last time you've seen your players' armpits, bro? Don't worry. Nah, don't do that.
Today's not the day to chat to Europa League semi-finalists. Yeah, who you played in the semi? Who you played?
Oh, okay, let me tell you who's playing. This is funny. I think the team.
Look, it feel like Northside slightly pussied out a bit with one thing and one thing only, which is that I would like to see Tottenham and Arsenal win these two trophies for the sake of the Super Cup. I would love to meet my man down in Italy, in Udinese, on August the 13th, in the heat, eat my ice cream, and to see, let bygones be bygones. The fact that Northside doesn't want to see that for football, I think is the most shameless thing he could have said. I want to take
you don't have to win a trophy to get there. If you didn't have to win a trophy to get there, I'd love to meet you because I'd love to slap you lot again. But the problem is, you got to win something. I don't want you to win nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy in the playground taking your lunch money, bro. You ain't eating lunch. You get me? Go drink some water. That's what I want to see from you. I don't want to see you eating lunch, bro.
You don't let him eat lunch, and I just give him the controller pad, but I don't connect it.
Nah, you know what? I'm just going to use this Nigerian proverb for Arsenal. Let calamity fall in your club, man.
You see, that's what I'm saying, bro. No, Deji just wants to eat pasta, and he just wants to go to Italy again.
Because he thinks I'm stupid.
You don't care about the Super Cup.
You know what he'll say, yeah? If he won the Europa, then we won the Champions League, and then we slap him for the Super. He's like, yeah, but we won the Europa, though. You got to respect it, though. You got to respect it. We still won the Europa, though. Now, bro, what's
full team to full team.
Arsenal versus Spurs in the Super Cup. Spurs slaps Arsenal.
Bro, you know what? I beg the footballing gods to make this happen.
1 billion%.
I swear. Bro, you know what? It's so. Let me go. Let me click this. If Tottenham make it, if Arsenal and Spurs win, and they play Super League, Northside, if you don't mind, I will take care of our flight ticket. You're sitting next to me in Italy, bro. You're sitting next to me for that. Don't go missing. Don't run off with your bedrooms. Yeah, sit next to me as you watch my club bad you up there. I'm you. Are you smoking budgie? Bro, can you not see what I'm rocking, bro? Spicy Tottenham. Nah. We will bad you up, and we would have had 2 trophies over you, man. 2 legit trophies. 2 trophies. You know what? This stream's gone left. This war.
No, hold on. All of this, hold on. All of this hype here because you beat Frankfurt.
Bro, I'm telling you now.
He knows, bro. Look at him.
Because you beat Frankfurt. This is what I'm saying. This is what I've been saying in the show. You're hyped because you beat Frankfurt. And they had 3 opportunities that they should have scored, bro. Because you man are just letting players just run into the box unmarked, bro. But because they're shit at that flipping finishing their goals, all of a sudden, because you beat Frankfurt, bro. Are you mad? When you've told us that every other league outside the Prem is dusty. Man United are dusty. You said your team was dusty before you beat Frankfurt. You wanted Ange out. You said that the treble was on this season, and now the treble ain't on. You ain't respecting it, and now you're gonna slap Arsenal based on. And you're talking about.
What do you mean? Everyone in the chat, it's not crazy to think that Tottenham will bad up your club. Are you mad? With a full squad, you're acting like when we came to your stadium, we weren't missing legs. What are you talking about? Mano,
Please remind me how you lot got slapped up against Brighton. Please remind me how you lot got slapped up against Crystal Palace. Please remind me how you lot got slapped up all this season. You're talking to me. 17 L's.
You're not forgetting that Ange won't be in charge.
17 L's, and now you're trying to do the injury thing. You're more top gooner than top gooners, bro. You're the mothership. You are the mothership.
Let this game happen. Let this game. You see, let this game happen.
Number at the sketches, you know.
Nah,
man, that's 17 L's, you know. I ain't even gonna call you Dej. I'm gonna call you 17 L's. Don't talk to me. What are you talking about? You're gonna slap us up.
17 L's is crazy.
Bro, it's one game, you know.
Man, like, you know that show Sweet 16 when they do the birthday? You're Sweet 17, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got me keep getting slapped up. And you're talking to me about you'll slap us up. Listen, don't make me, you're gonna make me sound like a top gooner now, yeah. But you ain't slapping us up, bro. Based on Frankfurt. Do you even know what part of Germany Frankfurt is?
Bro, I'm not understanding where your confidence is coming from, bro.
My confidence is this, yeah. My confidence is this. We may not be, I'm not sure that we're able to win the Champions League. I still don't think that we'll win it, yeah? That's another conversation. But we're fucking better than you lot. What are you talking about? You're down there next to Dusty Man United and you're telling me you're going to slap us up?
I think...
Nah, you're crazy, bro.
I think in the end, you don't know Wagwan for your club, bro. You just a spicy Spurs. I've been saying it from all season. I don't think there's any difference between us. And I think we will see the truth. With our players back now,
bro, you got opened up by Wolverhampton.
Let's get some
opened up by Wolves, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, let's see. Bro, I don't mind if we get opened up for the rest of the season. I don't mind if we get opened up for the rest of the season as long as we win the Europa League, bro.
You got slapped up by Wolves, bro. What are you saying this about Wolves?
Let me give you this warning. Let me give you this warning, bro, and you know this. You said it yourself on your channel earlier this week. Should Tottenham win this trophy and you man don't win, Tottenham would have had a...
Is it bleeding?
Why are you coming so fast?
Come on, bro. Like you're doing the mock, bro. If I was saying this here, if I was speaking like you after we beat Real Madrid, you'll be saying, yo, Northside's shaking his bum, he's being shameless, he's getting overexcited. Are you not getting overexcited? Not that long ago, you wanted Ange out.
No, bro. Look, nothing's changed with how I feel about Ange, but I can't help it. And maybe I'm wrong. You're right, bro. Like, I think what you're up against and what I'm up against is not the same. Like, legit. Like, I can't bring. Like, Man United is dusty, bro. Let's be real. They might do it, but they're dusty. But I'm not about to believe that Bodo of 8,000 a capacity crowd of 8,000. I'm not disrespecting them. But they're going to be overruled by the lights in the stadium. They're going to see pictures of Beyonce in the changing room, and that's it, bro. Like, it's done for them. You get me? So, like I'm just being real, bro. Like, on the one hand, you're right about the levels. I can be humble, and I was coming. I came on the humble thing. I was like, bro, like, I'm so grateful for the win against Frankfurt because I thought Spurs were going to lose. Let London run things, but you don't want to let London run things. So if you want to go to war, let's go to war.